BLUF Gaming here with a 3 belt to 1 belt balancer design ready for you to put into your base. If you have different items on the left and right lanes of your incoming belts, this will preserve the items you have coming in, and also it will provide a full flow going to the outgoing lane. This is excellent for unloading trains as well as consolidating different manufacturing areas that might be producing the same thing. Feel free to mirror this and put 2 of them together to end up with a segregated 6-to-2 splitter, but there are better designs for going 6-to-2 if you want all 6 of them to come together evenly. So that's your bottom line up front. Stick around if you want to see the details. Okay, let's build this one from the ground up so we can see just how it works. We got our 3 incoming lanes here. We're immediately going to split and get our single outgoing lane done here. Now we need to do something about this 3rd lane, so let's get it split as well and then give it some place to go. Finally, we have this lane which needs to be recycled. We can send it right back in, and that'll complete our balancer. So how does it work? We have 3 lanes coming in with our items on it. Each lane carrying a 1/3, assuming they're full. So 2/3 go into this splitter, and it forces all of it onto this one lane. So 2/3 come up here. This splits it into 1/3 and 1/3. So you have 1/3 already on your exit lane and another 1/3 getting recycled. Well, we also have 1/3 right here. So this 1/3 comes into here along with this 1/3, giving us 2/3. Half of it, 1/3, goes to here, so now we have 2/3, and the other 1/3 comes around and gets halved and halved and halved as this one builds up until it gets everything. The result is an evenly balanced flow going into this lane, assuming you have a constant flow coming in. This can be very useful if you're unloading trains and you need them to unload quickly, as trains can only have 6 inserters per car accessing them. 6 belts are a lot to fit down to 1, so quite often you'll want to reduce 3 to 1 2 times. You can have one of these taking 3 of the inserters worth of train unloading and another mirrored image of it taking the other 3. I'll be back in just 1 second with a load ready to show you how this works. Okay, we have a load ready to go in. Let's see this in action. As with all the balancers I've been showing in this series, if you have separate items in the left and right lanes of the belts that are going in, the balancers will preserve this segregation in the outgoing lanes. The recycler here is making sure that all of the output is even, and if you have a full load, this isn't going to bog down. You'll continue to get a nice full load coming up. If you need this to work faster, you can always replace these with blues or reds. And of course, these are just terrific for unloading trains, as I mentioned earlier. You will have a couple of items blocked here and here, but in total it's just 4 altogether and not a whole lot to worry about. You might be wondering why we don't shorten this one, as it looks like you could lower this whole contraption down. Well, as soon as you lower that down, this belt will take over and try to feed directly into this one. Also, it opens up this one and you'll end up with some undesired effects going on here, and you'll still get all the goods eventually going out, but it won't be as well distributed as it is with this design. Well, this was a pretty simple one, and I'm glad you watched. So engineers, I hope this is useful to you, and come back to watch other videos in case you need different designs than this one. If you know of a better design, please let me know. That's all for now, engineers. Thanks for watching.